Hello! Handsland is finally here and ready for use. If you're a family with deaf children, coded children, or hearing children, Handsland is for you. If you're a teacher working with deaf children, children with disabilities, or hearing children, Handsland is for you. If you're a family mentor supporting families and their children, Handsland is a resource for you. Handsland will benefit you and the children you serve.
We have created 30 different songs with a range of different themes geared toward children from birth to 6. The purpose of these songs is to foster language acquisition and specifically to make the process of learning language fun.
Children from birth to 6 benefit greatly from language play, including repetition, pattern language, rhymes, and rhythms. Their brains are designed to take in this type of language. They're wired for it.
At first glance, the songs look simple, cute, and fun. But there is actually a lot more to them than that. Great thought and care has been put into the development of these songs. Each song incorporates carefully chosen signs with specific linguistic characteristics, along with specific language patterns. What goes into creating these patterns?
All of our songs include rhymes. How does rhyming work in ASL? ASL has 5 parameters, including hand shape, location, movement, palm orientation, and non-manual markers or facial grammar. When the parameters are repeated while signing, the signs can create rhymes. When you watch the songs, pay close attention to the repetition of the parameters in order to capture the rhymes.
Now, let's take a look at a song and we can discuss it together. Wasn't that fun? Now let's talk about the linguistic features that make this song work. The song alternates between adjectives and nouns, using them in a sequential pattern in order to create rhymes. This is done using the same parameters throughout each song. Remember those 5 parameters? The first type of rhyme you see is with hand shape. The same hand shape, in this case the B hand shape, is used for both nouns and adjectives. Another example is with the 3 hand shape. The next parameter is location. Signs alternate repeatedly from a lower to higher location, creating rhyme. Then we look at palm orientation. In the recent song, the B and 3 hand shapes either face to the left or right, creating a visual pattern based on the way the hands were positioned. As I had said, these songs seem to be just cute, simple, and fun. But a closer look shows you how much work it took to create songs dense with linguistic benefits.
Research findings have shown that young hearing children who engage with sound-based rhymes have many benefits to their language development, their cognitive development, and the parent-child bond, just to name a few. We believe that these same benefits may be reaped by children exposed to rhymes and sign languages as well. In fact, research is currently underway to explore exactly what these benefits are. We are very excited.
Each Handsland song is designed to be played 3 times in a row. The first time the song is shown, you will see illustrations that align with someone performing the song in ASL. This is when children will have the opportunity to view and learn the rhymes and rhythms. The second time through, viewers will notice that the signer is gone, although the illustrations are still present. Additionally, English text appears on the screen to indicate to the viewers what is to be signed. This is when the child has their turn to sign the song on their own, recalling the song that they just watched and performing it to the best of their ability. For this part, we also strongly encourage teachers, parents, and families to get in on the action, so that children and adults can enjoy the songs together, keeping language learning fun. This also allows space for a child-teacher or child-parent bond to prosper. For the third iteration, English words and illustrations are present, and the deaf performer reappears. So first, you watch and learn, then you recall and rehearse, and finally, you perform with the signer in the video. The goal of Handsland is that after using our tool, parents, teachers, and families can naturally create ASL rhymes and rhythms on their own with their children. The purpose of using English text in the video is to create a bridge between ASL and English. Although you will notice English words throughout the video, they are not going to rhyme with each other. The linguistic benefits of this video are from the rhymes and rhythms found in American Sign Language.
Giving your children access to ASL rhymes and rhythms is great, but don't stop there! You can do even more for children's development by instilling metalinguistic skills. This can be done through phonological awareness activities. Metalinguistic means going beyond just using language and instead thinking about how language is used. Metalinguistics is about examining, breaking down, and reshaping language to create new meaning. It's language play. Children's ability to understand and manipulate language is a critical skill. This capability leads to a stronger foundation for language in the brain, improving one's capacity for learning other languages as well as other literacy skills.
In terms of language acquisition, you might be wondering what other kinds of activities may work with young children, and how to best get them engaged. We do have several suggestions, including phonological awareness activities. For example, you can ask them to give you a sign for an animal. If they give you the ASL sign pig, you can ask them for adjectives that use the same hand shape. Examples may be the ASL sign sweet, or a sign for forget, or a number of other signs under the same parameter. What a fun and engaging activity! An activity does not have to be limited to adjectives. Verbs could be used to the same effect. When you ask children for verbs using the same hand shape, they may suggest the ASL sign for fly, or the ASL sign for swim. This fosters language acquisition as well as metalinguistic awareness.
There are a number of other phonological awareness activities that can be used. One idea incorporates the location parameter. A number of ASL signs occur at the forehead, the chin, the chest, the wrist, and neutral space. Children can give you a sign that starts at one of these 5 locations. For example, the sign lion can be produced at the forehead, while subsequent signs describe the lion's fangs by its chin, fur at the chest, claws by the wrist, and aggressive swipe in neutral space. Using location patterns is another form of ASL rhyming. And don't be afraid to play with language. Language can be unconventional, silly, even whimsical. Think about Dr. Seuss. ASL can be equally eccentric. For example, we can sign with the 2 hand shape at those same 5 locations. While the signs may not have an explicit meaning, they still rhyme. Children will enjoy that, so don't be afraid to play with language. Have fun!
We created Handsland for more people to incorporate the joy of ASL language play into their lives. Our goal is for children to observe, analyze, and play with language in new ways. We want children to take ownership of their language. Most importantly, we want the process of language learning to be fun.
Handsland wants to thank everyone who donated the funds to make this production possible. Each and every person involved in the making of this production, including the illustrators, signers, videographers, editors, and animators, are deaf. And a special thanks to all of you for giving us the opportunity to share our expertise with you and your children. We're truly grateful.
If you've enjoyed this Handsland production and would like additional information, guidance, mentoring, or trainings, let us know. We are available to visit your school or program and provide the additional support that you need. Feel free to contact us at any time.
Learn, sing, sign, enjoy.